And welcome back, guys. So we're almost done here. The only thing remaining is this bottom section here with our posts. So I want you to notice something here. We need to create a div here to as this white thing, and then we need to create a div for each post, and then we need to create two divs inside each post, one div for the profile image and the other div to contain the actual post. Okay, so let's dive into our text editor and do just that. All right, so if I get my comment here and put it down here so that we just know exactly what we are doing here. This one is for posts. Okay, so let me create a few divs. The first div, as I mentioned, will be the okay, this one should go inside like so. Okay, so that we can see that much better. Hope I haven't broken anything. Let me save that. Okay, I have not. So this div will be the bar itself. So let's add the bar that contains all the posts. So post bar, that's what we're going to name it. And then in here, I'm going to create a div which will be the actual post. So I'll say post there. Okay, and then also, like I said, I'm going to create two divs in there. Okay, one div contains the profile image, the other one contains the actual post. So let me leave some space here like so, and some space over there. All right, so what I want to do here is add some dummy text inside here so that now I got this text from a website called Lorem Ipsum. Yeah, just Google this, Lorem Ipsum. The website contains some dummy text, or you can simply type something in there or copy and paste some text for us to use. So if I go here and refresh, this is what we have so far, and this is not looking anything like the post that we want to create. All right, so let's go in here and add our image as well in the other one, the profile image. So this one will be user1.jpg. That's the actual image. Let's add some styles here because we want the width to be small. So that's about 75 pixels. And what else do I need? I think that's probably enough for now. Okay, so if we refresh now, we see the profile image and the text here, but we want them to be side to side. So this is where the flex comes in. So I want the mother div, this one, to flex these that are inside here. So we go to the top here and create styles for post bar and actual post. So let me go up here. So let's start with post bar. So hash post bar. All right, so exactly what do we want here? Now, first of all, we want our bar, this white thing, to leave a space here. So let's add a margin. So let's say margin top of 20 pixels, and then I want its background color to be white. Just that will be enough for us to see something. So let me refresh, and there we go. So we are getting somewhere. Okay, so let's add a few more. I think I'll just add a bit of padding of something like 10 pixels, and that should be it. Now let's do the actual post. Let me add some styles for the actual post. So the first thing we need, let's add some padding as well so that there's spaces between the text and the boxes. And then let me change my font size to 13. Currently it's at 14 pixels. That's too much. And then let me tell it to display flex so it can flex those two divs inside it. So let me refresh that, and immediately we see some progress. Now I want a little bit of margin between these two, some space between the image and the text. So I'm going to go to the what will I use here? I could use the post itself, but I think I would use the image instead. So just tell the image right here to have a margin on its right side of, let's say, 4 pixels. Let me see if that works. And there we go. So we have a little bit of space. And then let's add this guy's name right here at the top. So I'm going to put this inside a div, so it's on a line of its own. So I'll say first guy, and then let's give that some styles. So I'm going to go with font weight here. I want this to be bold, and of course I want to change the color of this, and I know that color is something like 40, if I remember correctly. This is the color at the top here. We've used it several times before, but where is it? There we go. Now that's the color I need. So let me go down here and paste my color. Where is it? Okay, there we go. Color that. Alrighty then. So let me refresh and let's see what we've got. Pretty good. So let me go down here and add the like dot comment dot the date. So we're just going to add that date there, and there we go. Now that I've done that, it looks more like a post. Now I need to make these into links down here so someone can actually click on them. In order to do that, what we use is the A tag, like this. Open A tag, close A tag. Let me do that again here. Open A tag and then close A tag. Then I need to change the color of this one a bit to make it a little bit more dim the way it is here. So instead of putting it in a div, because a div will make it move to the next line, I'm going to use another one called a span. Now the span is better because it keeps the item in the same line as the other items. So let me style this one and just give it a color, a gray of 88. Let's try 999. That should do. And then if I refresh now, that has worked, but these guys are not links still. Now the reason is because I haven't told the link where to go, and we do that using the href like that. So normally we're going to add the page which links. When someone clicks here, the page to go to will be put in here, but since we don't have that, we're just going to leave it empty and do the same for the other one. And then when I refresh now, these look like links to other pages, but they still link to the same one. So we are done with the post, a single post. So let me just duplicate this by selecting, oh, this is the post bar. So post 1 is this one. So let me just copy that here so that we don't get confused, and say post 1. So that's post 1 up to here. So I want to copy this, Control Shift D, or Control D if you're using Notepad++, and then that's post 2, and let's change that to user 4 for the image, and I think everything else will remain the same. Maybe we can change the name here, African dude or something. And if I go back here now, I will see 2 posts, but there's very little space between them. So let me go up here to the post itself and tell it to have a margin at the bottom of 20 pixels so that we have spaces between the posts. And there we go. All right. So clearly we are done with this part and it's looking great. The next thing we're going to do is go and create our timeline, which will be quite easy since it looks almost exactly like the profile page. So I'll see you in the next video.